What's up? Is it recording? This is an old ass camera, y'all. This thing is like 5 years old. It's a cheap ass. Hold up. It's a cheap Samsung camera. I made a deal with a viewer and to myself that I would stop cussing so much on my page. So I'm gonna try my best. It's gonna take some work. Anyway, I'm back with my week 5 picks, and this is gonna be a tough week. It's a lot of iffy games this week that I'm not sure about. But there's been some moves going on in the NFL. I'm gonna try to keep this video short so I don't have a long upload. The Thursday night game is about to come on. Is Thursday night NFL games a normal thing now? Cause last I remember they would have one every once in a while, but it's like every Thursday it's a game now. So I gotta hurry up and get this video up. And they really trying to get an NFL team in London. What's that about? Hey, whatever. Anyway, your boy SouthShallRise's week 5 NFL picks. This first game is one. I'm using the NFL app, by the way, so it's in no particular order. And hopefully you can see me, because on this crap camera, I can't even see myself. I got it turned where I can see what I'm recording, and it just looks like darkness. So, anyway, the first game they showed me, you see it right there. My team, the New Orleans Saints versus the Chicago Bears. Now, normally I would say this would be a win for the Saints, because we've been playing like some monsters so far this season. Well, last week we played like some monsters. The first couple weeks we was getting the rust off, you know. The defense is looking a lot better for the Saints this year. But anytime we go to Chicago, we seem to have a problem. And we going to Chicago. The good thing about that is it's not deep into the winter time, so it shouldn't be bad weather conditions like snow, because we suck in the snow. And y'all know what happened that one year we played the Bears to that boy Reggie Bush when he got laid out. But Reggie Bush is no longer a Saint. Anyway, I'm babbling. And you know, every once in a while, well, not once in a while, it used to be all the time, but now it's once in a while, the Saints blow a game. And as much as it hurts me to say this is the kind of game that I think the Saints can blow, because we are an indoor team. We playing outdoors in Chicago, the new murder capital of the United States of America. New Orleans used to be the murder capital. I'm glad we dropped that title. Once again, I'm not from New Orleans, but and y'all slow it down out there in Chicago, please. If there's anybody from Chicago watching, why are you shooting up parks and stuff? Anyway, I think the Saints might lose this game. So, I'm gonna do some blasphemy, and I'm gonna pick the Chicago Bears to eke out a win against my New Orleans Saints. I regretted that as soon as I said it, but I'm gonna stick to that pick. Next game. Tonight's game. Buffalo Bills, Cleveland Browns. I think Buffalo is going to win, basically. Cleveland, y'all doing a little better, but I think Buffalo is going to beat Cleveland tonight. I don't want to go deep into detail why. I want to keep this video short, and I'm already at almost 4 minutes. Next, we got Patriots Bengals. Somehow the Patriots continue to get it done. They're a lot weaker than they used to be, but they still winning. And I think the Patriots are going to beat the Bengals, pretty much. Seahawks Colts, that's going to be a good game. The Seahawks won in dramatic fashion last week, making my prediction come true. Looked like I was going to have a loss on them, but they won in overtime. So, Seahawks Colts, 2 dome teams playing in a dome. I think the Seahawks can win that game. Ravens Dolphins. The Dolphins lost against us pretty bad last week. The Ravens lost because Flacco, the multi-billion-dollar quarterback, threw like 5 interceptions. So, I still think that the Ravens can eke out a win against the Dolphins. So I'm taking the Ravens. Eagles Giants. Man, New York is looking like crap, but they're due for a win, and I think the New York Giants will beat the Philadelphia Eagles, pretty much. Keeping it short and sweet. Lions, Packers. Now, the Lions are looking pretty good. They got Reggie Bush, but this is the big test. I read online, like somebody else said, for me to take the Detroit Lions serious, they have to beat the Green Bay Packers. And Green Bay is struggling this season, so this would be a test for Detroit. And I think that Detroit might beat Green Bay, so I'm going to take Detroit. The Jaguars and the Rams. Jacksonville, you're 0-4. If you're going to win any game this season, this will be the game. And I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt, where everybody else just say you're going to go 0-16. I'm going to say the Jacksonville Jaguars can beat the St. Louis Rams. He's crazy. Chiefs Titans. Remember what I said? The Chiefs are one of those teams that, you know, they 4-0, but they probably wouldn't be 4-0 if they ran against a decent team. I think the Tennessee Titans will beat them and end their undefeated streak. I'm taking the Tennessee Titans. Carolina Panthers, Arizona Cardinals. Teams about what and what. They both matched up pretty evenly. So, I think it's a home game for the Cardinals. I think that the Carolina Panthers will go into Arizona and beat the Cardinals. Denver Broncos, Dallas Cowboys. What I told y'all about Tony Romo. He wasn't going to be able to put 2 wins together in a row, and he lost last week. Peyton Manning is going to beat the Dallas Cowboys. Easily. Did y'all see what that boy did to the Eagles last week? Houston Texans versus San Francisco 49ers. Both of these teams are kind of struggling, surprisingly. Matt Schaub, man, last week you gave that game away against Seattle, and I'm glad you did because I picked Seattle. But man, the decisions he made at the end of that game was ridiculous. I'm like, man, if you play Madden football enough, you would know when you got the lead and you just trying to run the clock out, you don't force a pass. And he forced passes and they got intercepted, allowing the Seahawks to come back and win that game in overtime. So they calling for his head in Houston. So, this week, I think the controversy gets even deeper. I think the 49ers defense will give Schaub a lot of problems, and the 49ers will win that game. San Diego Chargers versus Oakland Raiders. San Diego Chargers. Don't need to talk about that much. The Raiders are a weak team. And the final game, the Monday night game, New York Jets, Atlanta Falcons. I think Atlanta can win that game. Atlanta Falcons win that game on Monday night. And got a couple teams, 4 teams on a bye week, so that's all the picks for this week. As usual, I put my stats so far. In the last video I said I'll put them in the video, but I'm going to start putting them in the description box. So look below for my current stats. And if you follow my videos, stick with your boy, see how I do. I get about maybe 40 views on these NFL pick videos, and about 10 of those are me just seeing if the video came out right, watching it myself, or going back to see who I picked that week so I can add up my stats. So for the 30 of y'all that are following this series, you're close to my heart, and we're gonna rock this whole season if the Lord says the same and I don't die or something first. Anyway, yeah, I'm morbid like that. I talk like that. I always throw that in. I see tomorrow if I don't die first. Anyway, that's my picks for the week. Let me get this video uploaded because the Thursday night game is about to start. And for once, I actually want to watch the Cleveland Browns and the Buffalo Bills play. So, let me get ready to watch the game. Catch y'all later. Where's the power button on this thing?